Mali. Ay, putik na yung boys. Namatay ako. Dagbag pa. Ano ba yan? Ano mga boys and girls? Nandito na naman si Patato. Nanggugulo, nanggagambala ng mga buhay nyo. Welcome sa ating Horizon Forbidden West. So ayun, mga boys and girls. Marami tayong nalaman sa nakaraang episode. So yun, bago natin simulan ng lahat, bago nating mga subscribers dyan, huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe. Subscribers na nga, magsusubscribe pa. Patato, ano pa yan? Ganito na lang. Sa mga bago nating viewers, huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe at i-hit yung notification bell. Nakakatulong sa akin yun. Kung gusto nyo lang naman yung mga content ko, kung na-enjoy nyo, huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe and mag-hit ng notification bell. Every weekday, sabi ko nga, ewan ko, hindi ko nga sabi. Hindi nyo pa naman alam yung sinabi ko dati. So, yun nga. Every weekday, lagi ako may content. Every day. So, yun. Sa mga subscribers natin dyan, tuloy-tuloy lang ang suporta. Laking bagay nyo sa akin. Kayo yung gasolina ko sa araw-araw. So, ayun mga boys. Tara. Nalaman na natin yung pag-deceive sa atin ni Silence. So, yun. Tara. Meron ako talaga sa forbid yung nalaro ko ng Horizon Zero Dawn 1. Ano na eh. Ano na siya sa akin eh. Sketchy na eh. Kumbaga parang alam mo yun, may tinatago. So yung mga boys, tara. Simulan na natin to. Kausapin na natin yung dalawang yun. Pakialaman na natin mga boys. Game. Ano yan?
You went inside it and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle. I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult.
Malaba.
West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. The Tanakh. And they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Long time no see.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace. But I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion.
Ano tayo eh.
Bring them, please.
Ano lang
This is
tayo?
all very kind, but
Tawag dito.
who's it? Vanasha?
Simple lang tayo, simple lang.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Yan na yung new weapon nga. Bagong hat, mga boys.
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens
Para
of the
sa akin,
Sun,
ang wak nga eh.
may these tokens remind
Joke
you
lang.
of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
Okay. Okay, dalawin natin ang mga dati nating tropa. May bago na tayong weapon.
I need to attach the master override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
until you need me.
Okay. So mga boys and girls, ayan, hindi ko na masyadong matandaan kung sino tong mga friends na to. So, bahala na kung anong nangyari. Hindi ko na to matandaan.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamin, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
Kung babalik pa ako.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Of
Watch
course.
out for thunderjaws, champion.
Easy pay na lang yun.
Ah, little Itamen. Such an adorable scamp.
Ikaw, lilipad ka na ba?
Oh, the Sun King has lunch
Deeply
with the
honored
Austrian nobles
savior.
today. We'll
Those
need
who
Lilipad
fought
ka.
the Battle of the Allied will
Ito si
never
Sun King.
To speed up reconstruction.
Pinalayas lang ah.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels.
Di.
But
Oy na
I
yun.
was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right.
Low profile lang ako eh. Di na yun kailangan.
I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Nacht? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Malamang kasama ako dyan. Diba? So yan, ang dami nating tanong mga boys. Sige, ito. Para malaman natin kung ano yung history
When
dyan.
you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Asurum, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could.
Nora, tayo. Ay, sorry,
None
nabangga.
fought back like the Tanakh.
Nora.
They rose up
Nora
and
o Nor,
assaulted our western front
Noranians.
at barren light,
Mga boys.
sweeping us from their lands.
Noranians tayo. Diba?
Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
Embassy.
What
Whiskey?
makes this coming embassy
joke.
so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest.
Ay,
Our
kinikilig si
delegation will
Aloy.
meet with the Tanakh just outside. Barren
Kinikilig.
Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier. Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Ano pa? Pashab. Yan, sige. Pashab.
Your cousin, Vashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
Sorry mga boys ha, puro ang feeling yung boring
5
ata
years.
nitong puro sulat, puro tanong na to.
Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
But,
If I see
okay.
him.
Mamaya na, mamaya. May tanong sana ako eh. Hope for
How did
peace,
you get the
siyempre.
Tanakhs to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakhs like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far
Eto,
that
mga
the
boys,
Tanakh want lasting peace.
Yang embassy na yan, ha? Feeling ko may masamang mangyayari dyan. Parang yung dati. Sa Horizon 1, yung namatay si... Sino yun? Yung teacher ko? Basta yun. Yung namatay yung teacher ko. Di ba parang may ano doon. Yung parang magiging... magiging hunter. Yung nagkaroon ng panaan. Mga ganun, di ba? Hindi ko masyado matandaan, pero parang ganun yun. So, yung spoiler alert, namatay yung teacher ko. Yun. Yung mga panahon na yun. Ganun din mangyayari sa embassy. Tingnan nyo,
You got him out of Sunfall.
Ano pa?
Any happiness he has, he owes to you.
Muntik na yun. Sumusundot, mga boys. Ang lakas sumundot, oh.
Which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen.
Ako gusto niya. Tingnan mo, mga boys,
Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world.
Ngayon yung mga
Who knows?
ganyang mga king
Perhaps
yung
even
talaga
accompany
eh.
you on one of your
Para sa
adventures.
akin, ito ang magagandang
Make
king.
it sound easy.
Katangian ng king. Yung hindi nanghahangad ng kapangyarihan. Yung ayaw. Yung ayaw sa kapangyarihan. Yung pag sinabi, hindi, ayoko. Ayaw maging king. Yun talaga yung nararapat eh. Kasi isipin niya yung mga tao bago siya. Para sa, parang patano ha? Halos mga kasabihan. Well, para sa akin lang naman yun, di ba? Kesa yung nasasabi na, hindi, babaguhin ko yung ganyan, ganito, ganita, ganyan. Hindi, sa akin hindi eh. Para sa akin talaga. Kung ano,
I've thought of little else.
yung talaga, yung tawag
But it
nito.
has to be.
Sorry mga boys ha.
The way you left before,
Naguguluhan
there's
ako yun. Nakikinig kasi rin ako
no way to
dito.
know when I'll see
Mamaya.
you again. I'm not trying to stop you or hold you back, but I need to know when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay
Hindi pa natin alam yan.
long enough for us to spend time to get to know each other properly, perhaps?
Okay, alam ko na yan. Hindi, ako muna ito. Ito, muna tayo.
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
So yun nga mga boys, sabi ko nga kanina, di ba? Para sa akin yung mga leader talaga, yung hindi naghahangad ng kapangyarihan. Kesa yung mga babaguhin ko yung ganyan, ganito, di ba? Well, para sa akin lang naman yun. Yun lang. Sino pa? Kayo ba? Mga kaibigan ko ba kayo?
Savior, everything's just the way you left it. We made sure of it.
Ito, ano bang... Statwa ko to eh.
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
Kaya nga. Ito ba? Ito. Sino to?
That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated.
Okay. Natatandaan ko.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Doon sa taas. Puntaan natin yun. Takte yung shortcut mo. Uy!
I remember her. Who doesn't?
Uy, ano nangyari? Ba't ayaw? Ang daya, nakaakyat na dapat ako eh. Ay, dun pala. Ay, mga boys. Yeah.
There. The workbench.
Di. Ito muna.
Uthid, Fanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us
O
hanging
yung mga
after
boys,
the big
pasensya na
battle.
kayo. Puro
Fanasha,
usap to ah.
She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Bungit ah.
Always.
Oh. Siyempre, kamustahin muna natin sila.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep
So
while
yung
you were
mga boys,
talking.
itong
And
mga,
how about you, Vanasha?
ewan ko kung include ko
I've
to.
been looking after
Pero feeling ko
Masai and
dapat
Itamen,
i-include ko
2
to eh.
parts bodyguard,
Itong
1
mga
part...
usap na to.
Bad
Kasi
influence.
sa mga
I was gonna
nakalaro
say
or
nanny,
hindi mga
but I like your
nakalaro.
version better.
Ay, di, sa mga nakalaro na lang. Malamang yung mga nanonood nito, nakalaro nito or alam somewhat yung Horizon, di ba? Para sa akin, dapat include ko to kasi parang ano yun yung, kumbaga, nostalgic yung, kumbaga, iba, sa akin, medyo.
I never pictured you as a
Yun,
nanny.
parang dapat ko talaga
Eden must
include
be
para
special.
sa akin. Para
Hold
sa
on
akin.
now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or two.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Eden?
Yeah, okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
Shadow Carja.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow. So the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Farewell, but not
Well,
goodbye.
I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I
Sure.
can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Sure. Oh, modify natin yung spear natin. Yung ano ba, yung bigay sa akin or yung ano? Spear up. Okay, sige.
Okay. Master override installed.
You've got a face like a thundercloud.
Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Oh. Hindi, gusto ko pa kausapin yung iba eh. Hindi na.
Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Alight. We were almost overrun by the
Ano
machines
to, yung ano,
Hades
yung
controlled.
ito yung ano, di ba? Yung parang
We pushed
ibon. Nakakabwisit yun yung nag-i-spit. Yun yung pinaka-ayoko eh. Yung manok, yung mukhang manok.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Alight. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
Siguro naman okay na yan. Game.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
Okay na. Feeling ko.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates.
Whiskey.
It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
Ang fortnight.
A
Laro?
couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Ayos yung lip sync, ha? Ayun, may mga yung frame rates, yon medyo nakikita ko. Tatakas siya. Alam. Tayo pala. Hindi pala siya. Tayo. O ano na. O yan mga boys. Diba? Tumakas nga. Ayan yung mga frame. Sana dito ka copyright ha. Pag copyright to, buti kakat ko na to. May kanta pa ha.
I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter what I try.
Uy, nakakamiss yan ah. Mga kalaban na yun ah. Wala bang Stormbird dyan? Yung Invisible, ayoko pala nun. Yung Stalker, nabibisit ako dun eh. Ano nga yan, yung kalaban na yun? Yung parang bull, malakas yun eh.
If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Ganda oh boys. Ito talaga wala ka masasabi sa graphics ng Horizon. Diba? Tapos yung boses pa ng kanta. Sobrang... Sana hindi talaga copyright. Sasama loob ko pag copyright ng mga boys.
Find the path we love. And my raindrops in the flood. In this emptiness.
Yun, Stormbird.
In the storm.
Stormbird yun, di ba? Mga boys.
If I'm broken, if I'm torn, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Parang hindi siya, no? Si Aloy, hindi siya nagbiblink, hindi nagbiblink yung mata niya. Napapansin ko, or bulag lang ako. Taktika ni kagaya nung kanina, di ba? Ang stung-stung, hindi posibleng hindi mag-blink yung mata niya. Yun, intro pa lang pala yung ginalaro natin kanina. So dito pa lang talaga magsisimula ang Horizon Forbidden West, di ba? Wala bang enemy? Hindi, joke. Kasi wala pang bakbakan tong nangyayari dito eh.
Sparks to steel.
Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
Bakit?
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Kung lalabanan natin yan, syempre. Anong animal yun? Ay, animal.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine.
Yung mga emotions. Gaya nung ganun, yung pag-irap niya. Di ba, nakaka-capture ng Diyan magaling yung Sony sa akin
Should anyone ask?
Hindi lang Sony pala, yung mga guerrilla games. Basta yung mga exclusive. May mga iba rin naman. Pero, kumbaga yung Sony, nakuha nila yung dun eh. Yung tamang timpla dun eh. Kumbaga parang tamang timpla tuloy.
But not a lot of activity.
Basta yung tamang
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines
ng mga ganong emotions.
As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones and lots of them.
Bristleback?
Bristlebacks, they're called.
Dota na ba to?
The strangeness is,
BB?
they're not native to the
Bristleback?
Daunt.
BB?
Just showed up all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross Ulvund. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm
Daming
just
enemy
passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is this?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent, exposed to attack. I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl?
Baka gusto mo sampalin
This
kita.
savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really?
Bobo.
That lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests
Sorry mga
most
boys, ngayon
precious
pa lang nagsusorry
and
na ako.
worthy
Puro
of
talaga
safekeeping.
cinematics to.
See, Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more
Oh, si
action.
Eren. Naalala ko si Eren. Isa sa mga favorite
Scroll.
NPC ko yan.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley, then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows.
O yan, mukhang
Hitting
lalaban
their
tayo ng
canisters
mga
with those will
bristleback.
take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What, to the top of the ridge? To wait in safety?
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to chain scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
Ito, masyadong
I will find
pa-importante eh.
Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Go to find friend Erend. So, yung
I
mga
gotta find
boys.
Erend. But it might be good to hit chain scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Saan ba yung chain scrape? 1, chain scrape. 2, find Erend. Okay. Getching. Mga boys. Ayan na. Anong mga enemy to? Andali ah. Kailangan natin to mga boys. Nasaan yung baboy? Kailangan ko panain to sa ulo eh. Kasi alam ko may pouch yan, di ba? O ito mga boys. Regalo ko to sa inyo. Lalabanan natin to ng harap-harapan. Let's go mga boys.
Those machines must have torn through this camp.
Tingin no?
This valley
Laban.
definitely isn't safe.
Ay! Putik na. May mga pabingip. Sandali. Ang hina ng bawas natin mga boys ah. Ay! Takting yan. Hindi ko nakita. Dali. Nakita nyo naman mga... Asa. Magsama-sama pa kayo dyan. Asa boy. Lapit, 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 lapit. Chong. Kita nyo naman mga boys. Pumapalag tayo. Lumalagapak. Kaki, yan na naman yung pambingi niya. Takting yan, tinamaan na naman ako. Ang ingit ko talaga. Regalo ko to sa inyo kasi ayaw nyo na sneak. Patay. You know. Kagi ka.
Okay, better.
Lapit. Lapit ka dito. Putik ka. May charge attack na eh. Isa pa. Mali. Ay, putik na yung boys. Namatay ako. Dagbag pa. Ano ba yan? Ang yabang ko pa. So, yung mga boys, baka hanggang doon na lang yun. Hanggang doon na lang ang ating episode sa pagkamatay ko, yung pagiging epic fail. So, yung mga boys, kita-kits na lang tayo sa susunod nating video, which is bukas. Meron naman, hindi ko alam kung tapos na ba yung ADs or what. Basta, kung ibang laro, di naman mawawala ng laro yan. Everyday meron tayong laro. Every weekday meron bago tayong laro. Every weekday may laro tayong lalaruin. O yan na. So, yung mga boys, salamat sa suporta nyo. Sa lahat ng oras na binibigay nyo sa akin. Salamat. And, yun, mga boys. Kita-kits na lang tayo sa susunod nating video. Patato out. Peace!